welcome to the User Group Excellence Awards. How many of us have been here before at this particular event? Can you raise your hands maybe? Okay, a few. Excellent. All right, well, this is definitely the return of the Excellence Awards for those who have achieved above and beyond success in running a user group, whether it is within their own company or in a public location. Okay? We have 4 awards to give: Innovation, Impact, User Group, Leader of the Year, and then User Group of the Year. So we have 4 awards, and I'm going to get started with the very first one. Are you ready? Are we ready? Okay, excellent. Very good. So the first User Group award is the Impact Award. And this award goes to the group who has driven business impact to their company and professional growth to its members. And the winner is, without further ado, goes to the Minneapolis LabVIEW User Group. Do we have anyone on the audience from that user group? All right, coming up. And while he's coming up, I will say one very cool thing about this user group. Not only do they have over 250 members, 264 members registered in their newsletter, but they also created their own app for LabVIEW registration, of course, built in LabVIEW. So congratulations to the Minneapolis user group.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Will.
Will. All right. Thank you, Will. And Will take bribes for the swag bags later on if you want to do that. Okay, excellent. Moving on to our next award. The following award is the Innovation Award. And honestly, it was very competitive. We had many entries for all of the awards, to be fair. Lots, and some of them were pages long of how amazing their accomplishments were. So it was a very tough selection. Yes? We do. Yes. Okay. All right. Scratch what I just said. We're going to go back to the Impact Award because we have one more. And as I was mentioning, very competitive. We had to select more than one winner because there were so many entries. So for the second award, Impact, it goes to, drum roll, Idaho National LabVIEW User Group. All right. Do we have any representative from INL? Excellent. Coming up. And this is Brian, and I'll read a little bit about the award here. The INL LabVIEW User Group has driven LabVIEW proficiency and built an internal community of LabVIEW users that were previously isolated. It served as a platform to share best practices and project successes. Additionally, NI and local partner EdDigit have deepened their account relationship with INL, resulting in significant business impact. So. All right. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Congratulations. Okay, now moving on to the Innovation Award. This award goes to the user group who has the most creative strategies to attract and retain members, interesting agendas, and innovative approaches to running a successful user group. And without further ado, I will mention the winner of the Innovation Award, and it goes to Chicago LabVIEW User Group. Do we have anybody from Chicago LabVIEW User Group? All right, coming up. One very cool thing that they do is that they change agendas quarterly, and they go to different locations so that everyone has a chance to meet.
Need a little bit faster. No.
Right, congratulations. Excellent. we have 4 more awards. The next one is the User Group Leader Award, which goes to an individual who has done an incredible job facilitating a successful user group. Strong business acumen, influencer, very enthusiastic, and dedicated to supporting others and the mission of the user group. And this one was a tough one. We had a lot of nominations for the leader of a user group. So the winner, we have 2 winners. The first winner is Jeremy Marquis. All right, congratulations. Excellent. Thank you, Jeremy. Congratulations. Okay, and our second winner. Without further ado, we have Brian Heslow. For second time, he's coming up here. Excellent. I will tell you just real quick that the nominations for these 2 winners were pages long and several nominations. They have amazing accomplishments, so you both have done amazing work. Congratulations again. Thank you. Okay, finally to the User Group of the Year Award. Another one that was really tough. Some of these user groups have gone above and beyond. They've done so much good work. So we couldn't select just one. We selected 2 across the globe. And so the first winner is actually on the other side of the Atlantic. This goes to NXP from Austria. Do we have anybody from All right, here they come. Excellent. Congratulations. Yes, come on. Congratulations. Perfect. Great work. Thank you. Okay, last but not least, from the USA, we have User Group of the Year Award goes to Cirrus Logic. Do we have anybody? All right. Come on up. This group meets every single week. They have 20 to 35 people in every session, and they've done, just like NXP, amazing work. So congratulations. Thank you, Chris. Come on up here. Woohoo!
I was walking here. I was stuck in the back. Cool.
We were in racing session that would have had.
Yeah, I know. Well, and then you had a debate going on between Mercer and Dimitri and Ellen. It was like a CLA summit. Actually,
Not this time.
Mercer even got up.
All right. I'm excited about this next category of awards. This is where we recognize those companies that have been certified as a Center of Excellence. And the idea with the Center of Excellence programs is to recognize those companies that are doing it, they're doing it right, and hold them up as an example for everybody else. So we do have a set of requirements that you meet in order to be certified. If you're interested in what those requirements are, you can find those online at ni.com/LabViewCOE. Now, there's some of the stuff up there that we look for, some of the different areas, but it is the companies that earn these awards are doing everything that we've asked them to do, that we've recommended that they do, that we've identified that the good companies do to be successful. So we're excited to recognize 5 companies today that have achieved that Center of Excellence status. So we will start off with Cirrus Logic. And so if I could have Chris come on back, we're going to give him his award for Center of Excellence.
One of the requirements.
Oh, Dan's here too. Yes. So Dan manages the group. Chris works on the group. Chris is one of our LabVIEW champions. They do some amazing things with their software, as you saw on the keynote stage today. That's right. And one of the requirements, and one of the ways that really makes this effective is having a regular user group. That's how you spread these good practices throughout the company. And so congratulations to you guys. Good luck. Good job on holding such a wonderful group. Where's the camera guy?
Okay, camera girl.
All right, congratulations. Our next award goes to Hill Air Force Base out in Utah. All right, come on up, quick. And Hill Air Force Base was actually one of our first pilot groups that earned this award. And as we have revamped the requirements, we have again certified Hill Air Force Base. So congratulations. They've done an excellent job in becoming that center of knowledge and excellence for the rest of the group. So good job. All right, and our next certification goes to NXP of Austria. We saw them come up a few minutes ago for one of the user group awards. That's right, and this group has really focused on improving the way that they train their employees, and they've done that through excellent user groups. So that was one of the requirements. But good job. All right, and then our next one is Corvo. And this group is a group that's up in Dallas, at the Dallas facility. They've done an excellent job in building a beautiful design that's based on what their customers have been asking them for, and build just a beautiful architecture. In order to have a really effective, efficient, beautiful architecture, you've got to have a lot of other processes in place, and these guys do an excellent job doing that. Congratulations, Corvo. And our final one goes to Vallejo Vision Systems. Are you guys here? Awesome. And these guys are up in Ireland, yes? And they have done an excellent job of building an architecture that helps them meet the certification standards in the automotive industry. So congratulations on that. All right, congratulations.
All right. Okay, we're getting closer to what you guys are really here for, the Challenge the Champions contest. So I want to make sure those of you that don't know, we have a LabVIEW Champions program, and so we're going to be awarding our new 2018 LabVIEW Champions tonight. Just as an FYI, none of these guys get the gift bags because they get shirts. So we didn't have the gift bags, but our champions, most of them have shirts. So what is a LabVIEW champion? Predominantly someone who is really technically savvy, they know their stuff, and they have a willingness to contribute back to the community. So there's a reason why when you see champions up here, you already saw them up here earlier, because they're either in the online community regularly, they're driving user groups, doing Center of Excellence at their companies. They sponsored the CPAD track, which I'll mention a little bit later. They contribute tools and frameworks. They help with new technologies such as channel wires. And I have to mention something is the very last thing in this slide. We have champions in the UK that are sponsoring their own LabVIEW conference called GDevCon, and I'm so excited. This is truly user-sponsored. I think I get to go, but that's National Instruments involvement. So we're really excited about GDevCon. So to get started, and you champions, the champions already know who they are. So alphabetically, where did Quentin go? Quentin Aldridge. Quentin does everything. He's got tools. He runs user groups. He starts the LabVIEW Center of Excellence. He has his team user group, another user group, and he's got lots of badges. And he's also presenting at CPAD. And next up is Matthias. Where's Matthias? From Canada. So Matthias has done a great job with tools. He is always presenting at various sessions. You're going to see him talk about PPLs. I saw Matthias meeting in a closed door session with our LabVIEW R&D developers. This guy knows his stuff. So you want to go to his session. We're so thrilled for you. Where is Will? Back again. So we want to welcome Will into the LabVIEW Champions program. Again, I mean, this user group in Minneapolis, like 80 people come regularly and 270 on the list, and you present at every single developer days and you're mentoring people and coaching people, and we're really excited to have you as part of the Champions program. So congrats. By the way, the shirts they're wearing, these nice shirts, this is our first community badge. You guys are all familiar with the badging program going down, and I think we crashed the badging server because everyone's getting badges. This is our first community badge. Bob is somewhere. Bob, it's your turn. Robert.
Like a freaking
It's Robert on here, but it's also Bob. So I cannot tell you guys how many people, Bob, I don't think I told you this, how many people are like, Bob is awesome. He's amazing on the forums. You contributed a lot to Channel Wires, and you've been an incredible advocate at the university, so we're glad to welcome you into the program. Grab it, and we'll get, oh, this way, okay. 2 more to go. Where is Mr. Sam Taggart? Sam. We're good. So I am so excited about welcoming Sam to the program because I've known Sam for several years, and Sam did a lot of work in the Colorado area, always presenting, has his own company, and absolutely just rock star in his knowledge. And then he took this extra step, and next thing you know, Sam's flying over to Madrid for the CLA Summit, presenting in Europe. And Sam, he had a ton of recommendations from all over the world, so you should be really proud and excited about that. Derek. Trepanier. It's a French name, and I can't even speak Texan. I am thrilled. Those of you, a lot of you already know Derek, especially in the CLA community. If you want an answer to something really tricky and difficult and hard, you go ask Derek because he's got an answer. And he contributes as well by presenting and sharing his knowledge at CLA summits. How many different tools do you have on the MGI? 3 or 4 tools on MGI. So, and you're the expert now in security as well?
For sure.
For sure. So we're good. We welcome Derek. So our final award is to Ollie. Where is Oliver? There he is. You know, every year there's that person that gets awarded the champion status, and everybody's like, wait a minute, I thought he was already a champion. So Ollie does it all. He is a fantastic contributor. He leads in his own company. He is constantly doing at least 1, if not 2 presentations at CLA summits, and well loved by the community and respected, so it's great to have you as part of the program officially. Thank you. All right. Now, I wanted to mention one last thing that the champions have done, and some of you guys have already heard me. This is pretty impressive. 3 years ago, the champions have been whining and complaining for quite some time about wanting really, really good sessions at NIWeek that are given by the customers and highly technical. We love sales and marketing sessions, but we wanted more community sessions. So, NI gave the champions one room. They had 900 people attend their sessions in 2016. Then in 2017, we got a big ballroom that nobody could find, and we had 1,300 people attend the amazing sessions hosted by the champions. So pretty much this year, the champions took over. We got 3 rooms in 3 different categories, and I have ribbons if you want a ribbon. And so far, champions, you guys have averaged 100 people in each one of your sessions in the software engineering, process architecture, and design track. So huge round of applause. Thank you, Chris, for helping make this happen 3 years ago. Thank you, Nicole Scott, if you're anywhere in here. Thank you, John. Where's John? Becky Linton. Becky's back there. Thank you, Becky. And thank you, John, wherever you are right now. Probably getting sleep. All right. I think we're done with our awards. So congratulations, everyone. Don't go anywhere. 2 minutes. Who thinks NI's going to win? I do want to recognize someone up here. I'm going to give him grief, but we have a secret private champions forum, and where we can post a lot of technical questions and issues. And Mr. Christopher Stryker, affectionately known as Ollie's Camel, has done the most amazing job at getting these questions answered, escalated, always on the ball. He's moving on to bigger and better things, so we're going to miss him. But I really wanted to recognize your effort and thank you. And now you're the defector on the other side, so I don't like you anymore. You're up. You ready? Why don't you take this one? There was another one somewhere. Yeah.
Challengers using those rules. They're very loose rules. There's this. Okay. Can everyone hear me? Roughly? Blank stares. Nice. Excellent. Hi, everyone. My name is Claire Malaby. Are we ready on this side? Are we all good?
Oh, we're ready.
We're feeling good? Oh, we're ready. Okay.
So, Claire, who are you? Where are you from?
I am an applications engineer here at National Instruments. I'm originally from Oklahoma. Went to school at the great University of Oklahoma, to which I say boomer.
You're not getting any class.
No. I know. But I am this year's host for Talent for Champions.
Why did you sign up for this?
I enjoy getting up in front of people. I like random LabVIEW trivia. I enjoyed compiling it all, and I like bothering people to compete.
And you like participating in the fun.
Right, exactly. Yes.
I'm just here to answer questions.
She is also here to help me arbitrate rules if there are any disputes that arise. So, with that, I do want to take a moment to introduce our teams. First, for the champions, we have Chris Cellino. We have Steve Schmidt, James McNally, and Derek Trepanier. I got the last name right.
And by the way, Steen and James comes from the UK, from the Netherlands, so they came all the way across the pond for this here tonight.
Specifically for this, so I'm told. On the NI Challengers side, we have Matt Pollock, Chris Stryker, Matt Jacobson, and Oscar Fonseca. All right, so I'm going to go over the rules pretty quickly. I know at National Instruments we really value a quick time to your first measurement, so we're going to go over the rules and we're going to get into it. So I have paper so I don't mess anything up. I'm going to ask a total of 20 questions back and forth to each team. If one team cannot answer, the other team will have a chance to steal. The next question will go to the other team. We'll keep going. Is everyone happy with those rules? Great. Excellent. So at the end of the game, we'll have a lightning round, followed by a tiebreaker if necessary. All right. Let's have a fun and fierce game, and may the best competitors win. Oh, I do have a coin to flip to see who goes first. So I think we got to flip the coin. Champions, heads or tails? Heads. Got it. It is heads. Nickel can't lose that.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. They're the end questions. We also hold this. All right, champions. First question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Why can't you initialize a library inside of a class in LabVIEW?
Is there like a time limit?
Why can't you initialize a library? Why can't you put a library inside of a class in LabVIEW? I apologize for my use of the word initialize. The word I wanted was put.
It's already in the library. You can have a library. Yeah.
All right, champions, do you have an answer? No? 3 seconds, champions.
I'm totally going to make this up.
Hand it to him.
So,
Hand it to him.
the reason why you can't have a library inside of a class is because a class is conglomerated of data and methods bound together by the LV class file. To have a library would be to introduce a new layer of hierarchy that makes no sense at all.
Challengers, would you like to answer?
Because it's not supported in LabVIEW, and that's because Stephen Loftus-Mercer said no.
The answer on my card is classes are implemented as libraries in LabVIEW. You can't have a library in a library.
So I don't know that that's completely accurate. I don't know.
Rules say you can.
Excellent. So Orion is
I
there
like
now.
my answer better.
Over the first question. I'm thrilled.
Everybody gets 10. They get, or, see.
My scorekeeper arbiter has the keys to the laptop. I'm not going to argue with him. Question 2 to the challengers. TDMS. TDMS, a file format optimized for streaming, size, and searchability, is an acronym for what?
Pick me.
We're going to go with technical data management streaming.
Say it again one more time.
Technical data management streaming.
That's correct. There's some. Okay, champions. What month and year was LabVIEW released? No, LabVIEw.
Which version?
The OG.
Okay.
Version 1.
You should know the year.
Chris, you don't know?
You should know the year release.
This question is from Nancy, so if there's a riot, please
Directed towards her.
I thought everyone knew the answer to this question. I thought it was really bad. Everyone knew it. But Derek wasn't born yet.
It was a year before I was born. Oh, wait.
Oh,
I sit on the wrong side.
Oh.
All right. God, voice sounds so much different out there. August 1986.
No, we work for NIWeek. That's where we
champion challengers, would you like to steal? What month and year was LabVIEW released?
What did they say? You have to pay attention.
What did they
You have to pay attention, yeah.
I'll take that.
say?
This is actually just an expose.
March of '86.
It was October 1986. What does my scorekeeper think?
I think Price is Right rules are okay.
Price is Right rules now. I'm told. All right, onwards and upwards. Okay, we have a visual clue, so I'm gonna do some PowerPoint. Yeah. Yep. And then we're gonna go to the first one. There. Yep. All right. This is a visual clue, so eyes on the screen. Of the 4 displayed string constants on the screen,
Whose turn is it now?
it is the challengers. Which is not a primitive?
Which one's what?
Of the 4 displayed string constants on the screen, which is not a primitive? It's yours. It's y'all's.
The space constant.
It is the space constant. Double click on it and it's a sub-VI. Try it when you get home. All right, and employees, up one. Okay.
Are they up one?
Oh,
Our scorekeeper is scoring challenge. There you go.
there we go. Champions, the import shared library wizard was introduced in what version of LabVIEW? And since we're Price is Right rules, and you have a much better chance now.
2005.
A version of LabVIEW, sorry. I apologize. What version of LabVIEW was the import shared library wizard introduced in?
Seven one.
Challengers, would you like to steal? The import shared library wizard was introduced in which version of LabVIEw?
$1, Bob.
LabVIEW 8.
Price is Right rules.
8.2. I looked at the upgrade notes. I did some digging. Chris smells something funny. All right. My challengers, next question. What does the keyboard shortcut Control-L do? We should all know this, right? We all use Control-L on a daily basis.
Shows the error list.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, that's right. Yes, good. Okay, speaking of, Control-L opens the error list. Bold claims, bold claims.
You don't create errors.
The champions are claiming they do not create errors.
Oh my gosh!
Woo! All right, champions. Which letter of the alphabet does not have Price is Right? Everything is Price is Right from here on out. Which letter of the alphabet is not incorporated in a keyboard shortcut in LabVIEW? Fabiola would like to come up here and have her say.
Bring it, Chris.
Which letter of the alphabet?
Is that
Did we get a keyboard?
I do.
3 seconds, champions. 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Fabiola would like you to know, Fabiola is waving her arms, that this is a tricky question. I did not write them easy.
They all have.
Oh.
Yes! Yes, champions!
Wait a second.
They all have keyboard shortcuts.
There's only 4 people on the team, not Fabiola.
Well, Chris only has half a brain today after doing 5 presentations and 3 awards, so he needed a little help.
We need help too.
All right. Let's see. Challengers. The get date and time in seconds VI uses the number of seconds elapsed since what time of day? Everyone's face goes. The get date/time in seconds DI uses the number of seconds elapsed since what time and date?
Midnight, January 1st, 1904.
Spot on. For those who didn't hear, it's midnight, January 1st, 1904.
There's a reason why Christopher Stryker was helping in the forums to answer technical questions for the champions.
Do I get bonus points if I know why?
No.
Yeah, no. Oh, but why?
Because that's what Mac did.
Get the Mac did. We got the Mac first. Yeah.
Good knowledge.
You guys note that. It could be in the future quiz.
Which we have regularly. All right. Back to another visual clue. Can we switch to the PowerPoint and go one down? All right. In LabVIEW NXG. In LabVIEw NXG, what does the following icon represent as seen on the screen? Champions. That's a good question.
Take create control.
That's very close. Would you like to offer a more specific answer?
Create new control.
Of course it's close to those.
I would not do that to you. I would not be that mean. Okay. Because we're still integrating NXG. It is create dynamic control. So I'll take create control. Matt takes is unhappy.
We knew that.
We didn't know
Do that.
We use it.
All right. Back to our challengers. Delighting, aesthetically oriented G programmers everywhere, the Silver Controls palette was released in which version of LabVIEW? Silver Controls, when did those come out?
LabVIEW 2009.
Oh, challengers. All right, champions, you have a shot. Would you like to steal? 2009 is what the challenger said. It's just the CHs make it difficult.
Price is Right rules.
Again, delighting aesthetically oriented G programmers everywhere. The Silver Controls palette was released in which version of LabVIEW?
LabVIEW 2011.
LabVIEW 2011 it is. All right.
Getting close.
Our champions. LabVIEW 2018 marks the 20-year anniversary of one of the most requested features of all time. What is that feature? I just saw someone mouth it.
So say the dates again. It's okay.
LabVIEW 2018 marks the 20th year anniversary of a very excellent feature that people wanted a lot.
Undo.
Undo. It is undo. There are questions mixed in to make it nice and even. I shuffled them. That's a good question. It's not on this card.
It'll be on next year's card.
All right. Challengers. What is the largest numeric value an item in a ring constant can be referenced by? I will take a power of 2 or the number. What is the largest numeric value an item in a ring constant can be referenced by?
No, I think we can get like a variable type, right? Like a.
Is I-16 a suitable answer? Do you need it?
That's fine. I'll take that. Yes. That's it. That was. Some days I came up with them and it was a little later in the day and I just forgot to put the data type. We're good. Point 2, it's an I-16 or 2 to the 16 minus 1.
Representation of a ring.
So that's where I would necessarily go to someone who was a champion and ask them that question.
I'm saying that's shenanigans. That's wrong. The strength that you take going
I may have written it down wrong.
run out through 9:32.
I'll take I-16. We'll go with that.
That's wrong.
Well, then what is it?
It's wrong. I'm getting head shakes. Another riot is about to break out. Oh, is that? How? What?
There we go.
Yeah, who's got their computer on them? Oh man, people do. Calm down, puppy. So this. Okay. I do not have LabVIEW on there. I did not load it. I know. How dare I? We'll put a pin in that one, and we'll come back to this. That's how
There's a tie. There's not a tie.
Okay, if there's a tie, Derek says if there's a tie, there's not a tie. Good to know. Okay, we'll put a pin. We're going to put it back pocket. Nancy, got it? Cool. Challengers, champions, it's the CHs. Please bear with me. Champions, to date, what 3 versions of LabVIEW NXG are available to download in the NI Package Manager?
1, 2, and 2, 1.
That's it. You can download NXG 1, 2, and 2 ones. All right. Challengers, what is LabVIEW's full name? Oh, how dare I, just a softball. We have to repeat it because it is too easy.
Laboratory Virtual Instrumentation Engineering Workbench.
No. No.
Oh, really?
No.
Champions.
Oh, no.
So it's virtual instrumentation electronic workbench.
I heard it discussed. It's no.
Do what?
So it is Laboratory Virtual Instrument Engineering Workbench. The Asian, I will not. No points awarded. No Asian.
They got great control. Come on.
Okay, moving forwards. Oh man, this is a long one. Okay, are we ready? Back to, we're at the challengers, right?
What do you want us to be?
All the questions here every time.
Just messed up LabVIEW and then
And you got it. So it goes to you. It does go to you. Okay, long question. Bear with me. A particularly popular post, nice alliteration, a particularly popular post on the LabVIEW Idea Exchange requests that the wait millisecond VI have error in and out terminals. What VI, implemented by Jeff K. himself, has this functionality? I thought this was going to be a tricky one.
Stall data flow.
It was not a tricky one. Champions get a point. All right.
Our 10 points per.
10 points, a point. It's all up there. It's all. I don't control it. All right. Challengers. I'm gonna sleep great tonight. Challengers. What last visual clue? If you will, one more down on the PowerPoint slide for me. Oh, look at those icons. Which of the VI icons on the screen represents the string subset VI?
This is not Price is Right rules.
Yeah. Which of the VI icons on the screen represents
C.
C. Pretty sure. C represents, absolutely. C is right. Okay. Champions. Yeah. All right. Champions. What control was introduced in LabVIEW 8.5 and accepts values of false, true, or mixed? False, true, or mixed? What control was introduced in LabVIEW 8.5 and accepts values of false, true, or mixed? False, true, mixed. The 3 options are false, true, and mixed.
It accepts a value of false, true, or mixed.
seconds, champions.
A digital waveform chart.
It's a digital waveform chart. Okay, now I'm just not going to say anything. I'm going to come back to that.
She's getting here. All right. Challengers? Oh no.
Can you say the question again?
Yes. What control was introduced in LabVIEW 8.5 and accepts values of false, true, or mixed? Those are the three values it can have.
No break whatsoever.
Digital waveform chart.
No. Wait.
Okay, I got to ask a question up here. All right, so we have NI people and we have champions. And inputs, there would be a true, a false. Since when is a waveform true? Or false?
That's why I said
Or mixed?
We're going to school.
Checkbox!
These are the best of the best in the LabVIEW world.
What is mixed? What is mixed?
So mixed is as a Boolean
True
value
or false?
or in between. So it's a mixed checkbox control.
Has anybody ever
Did you
used one
say
of
it?
those?
And you, okay, Steen had the answer.
Sure.
Steen actually knew the answer.
Audience protect! Audience protect!
I gotta go edit my VI, build and install it. And then I'll get it back up here. Okay, so no points, no points. All right. Who did I, that was a good long while. Over here, all right. Challengers, thank you all for keeping me straight. Who was the first full-time employee at National Instruments?
LabVIEW so much.
Was the, yeah, absolutely. It's Challenge Champions, I'm challenging you. This is freely available on the internet.
Aside from the founders.
Zen. It is they are the first full-time employee. The person.
That's a good guess.
Steve Rogers.
No. Champions, would you like to steal? I found this on an internet archive, but it was on National Instruments before the website redesign. So the first full-time employee at National Instruments was Kim Harrison Hosen, while the founders were finishing up their employment at UT. Oh, we all learned something today. Very good, very good. They found it, and they had the first full-time employee.
Got it.
And you can come find me later and argue about all of these. I'm really excited. All right, so my last question goes to the champions, which is weird.
Oh no.
We're gonna roll with it. Cool, that's how it worked out. Okay. Taking in an X and Y Boolean input, what does the implies function logically compute in LabVIEW? I can do it again. Taking in an X and Y Boolean input, what does the implies function logically compute in LabVIEW?
So the name of the function is implies.
Right, and the name of the math is multiplication.
What is logical operation?
Quadrant table.
If you would like to, I'll give you a pen.
So it's
Velocity class. That's what I remember.
Nice, same.
I'm not remembering well.
for instance, if I said, if tomorrow the sky was purple with pink polka dots.
If you don't know the answer, you can take and steal. Yeah. Oh, you're tied. Fascinating. Oh.
It's not the
There is a lightning round left.
but it's like one that computers don't use very often. But it's an arrow in math.
3 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Champions, do you have an answer?
I know what an arrow looks like. I don't know what the truth table looks like. I don't know how to answer this question other than implication.
So, in like base logical functions,
Is implication not a base logical function?
If you put Control H on LabVIEW and hover over implies, it tells you what it does.
You gave them 3 seconds.
I did. Would you like to steal, Chad?
I'd like to invoke context help, please.
I just got that.
I took logic in high school.
This was
I'm not hovering over implies. If I were hovering, then I could give you the answer, but I've seen implies.
If they don't get it.
Exactly. If you were hovering, then you could give them the answer.
Not XOR. Essentially both true or both false.
Bob Shore is saying no.
More for the cheap seats.
Bob Shore, would you like to answer?
Or not Y. Not X or Y.
X or not Y.
X implies Y.
So again, another one that people can come fight me.
Tenured professor.
Okay.
That was intentionally.
Okay. We are tied at 80 points, which means we move to the lightning round.
Sure, we're tied.
All right.
We're tied.
Like serious money on the line here, just so you guys know.
Okay.
See the questions before answering.
Guys do not have clap.
All right. So, I need each team to select a team captain to answer. The category for the lightning round is timing.
And how does the lightning round work?
Wait, this
So-
only the team captain gets answered.
So how the lightning round works is we're going to have 2 team captains and we're going to go, I'm going to give you a category of things and a number of things are in that category. You'll go back and forth answering. You'll have 3 seconds to answer. If someone gets one wrong, that's it.
They're coming up here at the front.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, all right. Up here at the front.
I need time to argue the validity of the questions, though.
Yeah, they're up here.
Okay, snap. Bring it home.
All right. Champions will start. We'll go back and forth.
So each one has like 1 minute to answer, or
They have 3 seconds to answer.
3 seconds to answer.
As fast as you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Lightning round.
We get to help?
No. Okay. Question.
Go good and slow.
There are 14, I will tell you when to start. There are 14 items on the timing function palette in LabVIEW. Back and forth, what are those functions? And if you get one wrong, fail to answer, or repeat one that's already been said,
You need a pen.
I have got one,
Oh, Your Honor.
then that counts as a wrong. So, champions start. Let's
Wait.
go.
Are they going to point each time?
Yes.
Oh, wait was the answer. Wait was the answer, yeah.
Wait was the answer. All right.
All right, champions get a point.
Say again.
Wait, multiple.
Stall data flow.
Oh man. Yes.
Time loop.
Time what?
Time loop.
Millisecond count. Tick count.
Get date time in seconds.
Yep.
Format time string.
Date time string. Or
Yeah.
All right. Back to
Me?
you.
Was it like time cluster to milliseconds since whatever?
Whatever. I love it.
It's there. That's not the right name.
Wait, is he talking about convert date time string to seconds?
We hit that one. Did we?
No.
I thought we got get date
No,
time in
that's not, there's no
seconds.
convert there. So back to Derek.
Back to me. Time constant. Timestamp constant.
Yes.
The longest 3 seconds I've ever.
3 seconds.
High resolution second.
Fancy.
Heads up, fellas.
It is now. Is that right?
It's on the palette.
Yeah. I said salty.
It's close.
It was the name was very close.
Yeah, I give it to you.
Well, okay, cool. We're loosey-goosey at this point.
We need a winner that they only have a lot of money for one side.
I don't know, man. Those are all the ones I use.
High resolution white.
No.
Wait, that's 2018.
Oh, that's... You kidding?
It's released.
I haven't released. None of us shipped. It's shipped.
We didn't release yet.
If you
So the
got a
questions
sheet to
were
win.
written with the release version of the software.
It's released.
It's released this morning.
Shenanigans. Are you saying you're not on the beta program? Nope. LabVIEW crashes enough as it is.
And with that, let's move to the tiebreaker. Now, there are 6 more functions. We're running low on time.
Yeah.
But the last functions I had, I wrote these, I apologize, I wrote these questions when only LabVIEW 2017 was out. Last we had time delay, elapsed time, get date time in seconds, date time 2 seconds, seconds to date time, timestamp. So, our tiebreaker, and you can converse with your team on this one. You get 20 seconds.
All right.
Go right on here. Here's a pen. I had a pen one day. I had an expo marker, and it's going to come back.
You get a pen?
You get an expo marker. Bob Shore coming in clutch with a pen.
Does it work? Does it work?
It doesn't write, but that's all right.
Give it to NI.
All right. Our final tiebreaker question. Write it down for me. If I can get to my piece of paper. My hands are only shaking a little bit. Okay, as of 5/22/17 today at 3:20 p.m. when I was last able to check, how many posts exist on the LabVIEW section of the discussion forums?
Oh! Price is Right rules?
Price is Right rules.
$1.
Strategy. All right. Everyone would take to like silently hum the Jeopardy theme in your head. I don't want to hear you sing it.
Wait, is this Price is Right or Jeopardy?
I like the Jeopardy theme, but it's Price is Right rules. That's what we have abided by so far.
Why are you guys treating this like it's a real question? It's like medium big.
Potential answers. Lots. Many. Probably more than 10.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with the guess?
I think so.
Okay.
Sure.
Question mark?
I want my pen back.
Both say the same thing.
No, you said different things.
How many orders?
NI is winning this one with the Price is Right rules. There were 1,041,083. Congrats, NI.
Yeah, you guys
We have winners.
earned that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Couldn't hear you.
Mike.
What were the guesses?
250,600,000.
104, 109 as of now.
Thanks.
There we go. Current accurate data. All right. Well, that's NI.
All right, congrats, NI.
All right.
Claire, thank you so much. You did a fantastic
Thank
job.
you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you guys for participating. Do you want my mic?
I was just going to say, next year we kind of loosely decided that it's going to be champions versus the LabVIEW R&D product owners.
No, it's going to be more history questions. So.
Oh yeah, we can do that versus the